Magnus, coming on the heel of the video that I did the other day, where I was talking about kind of being bewildered when a girl dated a guy that was, not what you thought that your beautiful girlfriend would be with. If you want to, you can watch the other two videos. I'll put the link in the description box. And I know you've all, it's funny, I know when people get out of a relationship, especially when you're pissed at the other one, you hope they don't do no better. Most people are like that. It's like, especially, you're pissed, it was a bad breakup. They break up, you kind of like, I can't wait to see what they pull next. You get what I'm saying? And, it hurts your fucking feelings if it's somebody way better than you. But if it's somebody worse, you're kind of like, yeah, that's what I thought. Dick, asshole, all that shit. But this video is basically answering the question that a guy asked me the other day. And he said, his name is War Damn ATL. He said, laughing my ass off. I know exactly what you mean, man. I had that reaction before. But Tyrone, have you ever dated a girl that was fine when you were with her, but then she let herself go after y'all broke up? My ex went and dyed her hair jet black and got a tattoo across her chest. Hot mess. Yeah. Sad to say, seriously, I was thinking about this before I even did the video. Like, almost every single ex or girl that I dealt with has fallen off since I fucked with him. Every single one. Every single one. And I'm like, damn. So Magnus, I will go through the chronological order of what I can remember of girls that I messed with and girls that actually were my girlfriend. Let me think of the girlfriends first. First girlfriend, she fell off. She just lost it. When you see her, she looks worn out and tired from life. I think life got her more than anything because she was a pretty girl to begin with, but she's still like the same weight that I remember her, but she just looks beat the fuck up. I know, not to be funny, but she was in an abusive relationship about 2 or 3 relationships after me. She ended up marrying a guy that was subpar, that her family didn't even want her with, and not because of his looks, but, well, knowing them, it was because he was my color, and they were a light-skinned black family. Yeah, they thought they were better than black people my color. So, but he was around my color, and he started beating her. So she fell off. She had a child. She's a single mother now, but she does well for herself financially. She's got a house, and she lives a few cities over from me. Good person, a very good person. I'm not talking shit on her or nothing, but she fell off. Second girl that I messed with, she fell off. She kind of broke my heart a little bit. I was kind of, infatuated with her, kind of starstruck with her because she was bad. And Sarah was with me one time when I saw her. I was in Walmart and I ran into her, and Sarah had come up there to meet me at Walmart for something, and we were buying something, and I was like, yo, I ran into such and such. She was like, I want to see what she looked like. And when Sarah saw her, she was like, that's who you was fucking with? I said, first off, don't get it twisted, okay? Alright? When I was messing with her, she was bad. Okay, dudes was like, yo, cuz, for real. Yeah. So, and it's funny because she had gained a bunch of weight, hair was all ratty and shit, and Sarah was like, I was like, don't, for real. She laughed about that. She fucked with me for a long time about that because I said, yo, that girl, I'm telling you, when I messed, she act like she didn't want to believe me. Then, second girlfriend, she fell off. She became a stripper, and, then she got back on. Because after she became a stripper in the biggest club in Atlanta, Magic City, she came back, she had caked up I'm talking about top, bottom, everything. Flat stomach. I was like, whoa. But, you know, she had kind of trashed out a little bit to me. You know, she had gotten the tramp stamp and a couple other tattoos. So, I was like, when I seen her, one of my boys was with me, and I ran into her somewhere, and he was like, son. I said, I know. So, but then she fell off again, because I seen her recently. She's just going through a depression right now. Third girlfriend. She fell off. She's bad. She was nice. Very, very, very pretty. She was nice. And she gained weight. Probably from marriage and having a kid. The stripper also had a kid. And she just fell off. She just is pretty, but she gained a little weight. Let me see. After that, it was kind of sporadic. I messed with a couple of different girls. And the ones that I can remember... There's just one that I can remember that I was messing with off and on for like 2 or 3 years. She fell off, gained a bunch of weight. This other girl was just funny. I showed Sarah this girl too. This was the one, you know how you all got one you mess with that you kind of like, you don't want to tell nobody you fucked with? I got 2 of them. But I ain't seen the first one. I saw the second one again. And she was all right. Like, when I first met her, body was off the chain. Face was, And now she just gained a bunch of weight, had a kid, you know, this and that. She fell off. I'm trying to think of other girls. That Albanian chick that I messed with. Bad. My brother was like, yo, son. I was like, yeah, I know. But she was cheating on her husband with me. I didn't even know it. I was the side man. But I was, you know, in my head I was like, I don't know. You always come to my house. I can't never meet you at your house. Okay. We're going to do this until I get tired of you. One day she had called me crying. She said, my husband said, I'm like, your husband? I'm like, I knew, yeah. My husband said that he thinks that we have more of a relationship than what it seems. And I'm like, yeah, you've been fucking me and sucking me for about 3 months. What are you talking about? So apparently he was listening on the phone, so that got her all fucked up. I saw her again 5 years later. Gained a bunch of weight, this and that. The titties starting to sag. That kid did a number on her. Then there was a girl that I messed with when I was a little bit younger. Very passionate connection. Bad. Exotic John. Long dark hair, dark brown eyes, nice skin, caramel skin. She was bad. She ended up having 3 kids. Went through an abusive marriage also. Like, you see a trend? Like, I don't know what it is, but after I messed with them, I'm not bad luck, women. I'm not bad luck. You know what I'm saying? Some of these girls, you know, they left under unsavory conditions. You know, they was talking slick, they did me wrong a little bit, you know. Like, you know, sometimes people, you know, I like when I see, and not just my relationships, when I see people try to do people dirty, and then karma comes back and bites them in the fucking ass in life, I'm like, I ain't even have to do nothing to you. Karma got your monkey ass. Karma got you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can think of right now. But yeah, man, it ain't crazy. It's like you see him, you like, damn, like. Now, I have seen a couple of girls that, you know, I used to kind of mess with. You know what that is. You went out on a couple of dates, you might have kissed, maybe had sex or something, you might have did something, and man, this one girl I used to work with, she fell the fuck off. She's big as fuck now. This other girl though that I met when I used to work for Pepsi, she still looked good when I saw her. She still had a nice body, everything. She just looked a little older, so she stayed on point. Another girl that I met at the job when I used to wait tables, she's still just as pretty, but she gained some weight too. I think she just don't give a fuck. Still got nice skin, she's still pretty, but now when she smiles, she got a double chin. I was like, whoa, where you hiding that motherfucker at? I don't know what it is, man. I don't meet too many people. And if you think about it, even like a lot of guys, like your buddies and stuff, like a lot of times they all fall off as they get older, as they get children, they get a family. Life will run you the fuck down. Life will run you down. And now that I think about it, there's a couple of girls that I knew growing up that was pretty then and it's pretty now. It's not the majority. And we all know this. This is life. This is life. So when you ask me the question, have I ever dated anyone that fell off? I think that's most of us. We've all dated a bunch of people that when we see them a few years later, they fell off. There was this Asian girl I was fucking with. She was nice. Seen her a couple years later after a couple of kids and marriage. She fell the fuck off. I'm like, damn. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, damn, well, maybe I'm lucky that I haven't met a girl yet that is willing to let herself, is not willing to let herself fall off. You know, there's women out there that actually really are very dedicated to always putting their best foot forward. Even when they have kids, you know, they work out when they have kids, they eat right. You know, they're not obsessed or vain. They just want to stay healthy and looking attractive. I don't believe there's anything wrong with that. Yes, there's very vain, conceited, arrogant people out there. I'm not talking about them where their ego is overly inflated and they just need to look good all the time. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the people, similar to myself, that don't like to fall off. Have I fallen off a few times? Yes. Yes, I will admit it. I have fallen off 2 or 3 times in my life. Okay, so, hey, you know what I mean? But I'm into wanting to stay and continue to put my best foot forward. Because if you, I mean, and that's not just in looks, that's in everything in life. Because if you don't, look, put forth the best and you'll receive the best. That's how life is. Put forth the best and you'll receive the best. That's why I always say couples match. Couples almost always match. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's physically and mentally, or it's give and take. There is something that one of them brings in a massive load that the other one doesn't have, but they bring something else. So it's a nice even trade. You get what I'm saying? But yes, damn, you made me think, cuz. I had a lot that fell off. I'm glad I ain't with her. That their ass is shit. All right, y'all. 1 million subscribers. Boo!